Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Fitria Nova. I'm from class TBA 5B. Today, I will analyze of English course book using Cunningsworth or Tomlinson framework. Analyze that are relevant to learners' need, social value, language content and features, methodology or strategies in presenting assessment, design and usability, and then skill integration, and the last assessment and evaluation. I will analyze an English course book titled Basic English 5 for Elementary School, written by Kenneth, Sulaiman, and Gumanti, and published by Yudhistira. These bilingual books align with the curriculum Merdeka, featuring engaging themes and visual tailored to support young learners in mastering English actively. Let's get started. Let's begin for looking at the design and usability of the Basic English 5 book. The book features a bright and engaging layout with colorful illustrations that are particularly appealing to children. These visual designs help keep students interested in learning and enhancing their understanding of the content. For example, illustrations of sack race competitions and children in school uniforms reflect familiar cultural setting, which helps students feel more connected to the materials. This cultural relevance makes the learning experience more engaging and meaningful. The language used in the books is simple and age-appropriate, making it accessible to 5th grade students who are at the beginning levels of learning English. It presents the materials in a way that is easy for students to understand, ensuring that they are not overwhelmed by complex language. However, one area where the books could improve is in the clarity of the instructions for more activities. While the activities are engaging, some of the instructions will be more detailed to better guide both teachers and students throughout the learner's process. Now, let's move on the overall structures of the books. Basic English 5 is specifically designed for 5th grades elementary students, which is evidence in its content and approach. It uses bilingual instructions, making it easy for students to understand and connect with the materials. Especially in a country like Indonesia, where English is being taught a second language, the book is also aligned with the curriculum Merdeka, which ensures that it meets the educational standards set by the government, making it a relevant research for students in this grade. The contents of the books cover relatable daily topics that are familiar to students, such as food, health, and celebrations. These topics help make the lesson more relevant and interesting to young learners. The books also focus on teaching simple and practical grammar that students can immediately apply, such as the present tense, sense in sentences like he used his foot to kick the ball. In addition, the vocabulary used is accessible and covers topics like number, daily activities, and adjective for comparison like big and tall. One thing that could be improved, however, is the integration of the 4K language skill reading, writing, listening, and speaking, while the book includes assessment sections after each lesson, which is great for evaluation student understanding. It could benefit from more tasks that combine skills such as reading followed by a speaking task, while allow for more integrate approach to language learning, where students can apply their knowledge more effectively in real-world situations. In the relevance to learner needs, One of the book's biggest strengths is its relevant to the learner's need. As mentioned earlier, the themes and topic are closely related to the daily life of 5th grade students. For instance, topics like how much is it and my birthday in on my are engaging and relatable for children, helping them understand how to use English in everyday situations. Additionally, the book does an excellent job of reflecting local cultural by incorporating familiar elements such as Indonesian traditional and activities. In the section social values, the book also promotes various social values, which is an important aspect of education. The illustration, for example, depicts children participating in traditional Indonesian activities like cycles, while not only instructing students to cultural traditional but also promotes cultural awareness. The lesson themselves also integrate moral values such as helping others and respecting traditionals, which are in line with the principle of Profil Pelajar Pancasila. In the method and strategy for assessment, moving on the assessment strategies, each lesson in the books conclude with an evaluation sections. These assessments are designed to encourage students to actively recall and apply what they are learned. This is an effective strategy because it helps inform the concept in the lesson and allows students to assess their own understanding. The evaluation sections also encourage active engaging with the content, which is crucial for language retention. The books adopt a communicative approach, particularly about practical and interactive topics such as how much is it and I drink a glass of orange juice. These topics stimulate real-life conversation, providing students with an opportunity to practice speaking and listening in realistic situations. This helps improve their communication skills and prepares them for real-world interaction in English. However, while the books include these engaging topics, more interactive tasks like group discussion or more playing activities could be added to further enhancing the communicative approach. In the language features, in terms of language features, Basic English 5 does a great job of simplifying grammar and vocabulary, making it accessible to 5th grade students. The lesson presents vocabulary in content, which is a good strategy for helping students understand and remember new words. For instance, the word headache is introduced in health-related topic, which helps students understand the meaning through contents rather than just memorizations. The book also encourages writing and speaking tasks that allow students to personalize the language they are learning. For example, a task may ask students to share details about their own birthday and making the activity more engaging and relevant to their life. Personalization is key in keeping students interested and motivated as an allow them to see the real-world application of what they are learning. Skill interrogations. One area where the books could improve in the integration of the four main language skills reading, writing, listening, and speaking, while the books doesn't provide individual activities for each skills. The integrations of this skill could be better. For example, after reading a text, there could be a speaking task that encourages students to discuss the content, or after listening to a dialogue, there could be a writing task that asks students to summarize the information. This type of task would help students connect their skill more effectively and support a more holistic approach to language learning. In conclusion, Basic English 5 is a well-designed course book for elementary students. It offers a great balance between language learning and cultural or social values, and then making it engaging and meaningful for young learners. However, there is room for improvement. The book could benefit from more collaborative text and clearly instructions for communicative activities, which is would feature enhancing in effectiveness. Additionally, greater integrations of the 4K language skill would provide a more comprehensive language learning experience. Thank you for watching, and I hope this analysis has provided a deeper understanding of the book's strengths and areas for improvement. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.